pwede pong maupo saglit para sa counting announcement. May I invite Janelle, our social worker, to introduce herself and what she would be doing in our community and around the area. Janelle?
Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Allow me to introduce po myself. I am Janelle Masamong po. Ako ay isang social worker and a community organizer na magiging katuwang po ninyo dito sa parokya in serving the street dwellers. Ako po ay originally from Tacloban City, Leyte. Pero dito po ako nag-aral and nagtrabaho na rin as a social worker. And in my experience po as a social worker, working specifically with the street dwellers, I keep asking myself one question. Sabi ko po, isn't it ironic na yung street dwellers po parang they are both very visible, but at the same time, invisible. Very visible po kasi sometimes they are often labeled as masakit sa mata, pakalat-kalat, disorganized, obstruction sa kalsada. Very visible. Pero at the same time po ay invisible. Bakit po? Kasi hindi po sila kilala, hindi po sila taga dito, hindi po sila residente dito, walang ID, walang proper documentation, invisible. Pero our faith po, I think, is very clear in calling po all of us to love, especially po those who are often invisible in our society, which is the street dwellers. Pero paano po natin mamahalin po ang street dwellers? So, meron po tayong kasabihan, and I think you are familiar with this, no? To be loved is to be known. To be loved is to be seen and to be heard. Tama po, no? To be loved, kung mahal ka ng isang tao, ikaw ay kilala. Halimbawa, kung mahal ka ng isang tao, alam niya na yung favorite chocolate mo ay hindi Toblerone, pero Cadbury. Kilala ka kapag mahal ka ng isang tao. And if you are loved by a person, mararamdaman mo na ikaw ay nakikita at napapakinggan. Yun po ang goal ng ating program. So, to know more about the street dwellers, sino sila, ano po ang nangyari sa kanilang buhay, ano ang kanilang history. Second, to see more of them, hindi lang po as street dwellers, but to see them in the lens ng ano ang kanilang strengths, ano ang kanilang potentials, ano ang kanilang mga kalakasan that they can utilize. And lastly, to hear them, to listen po to their stories, to listen to their dreams and aspirations, to listen po kung ano po yung kanilang kailangan po talaga. So, yun po ay part ng program. Kaya wag po kayong magugulat pag makita niyo po ako sa kalsada from this time. Kasi part po yun. Kami po ay nag-i-immerse with the street dwellers. So, ito po, to be loved is to be known. So, the goal of the community organizing program that we are starting is to make the street dwellers feel known, feel seen, and feel heard. Na in this way po, hindi po tayo ang mag-empower po sa kanila, but they empower themselves. Hindi po tayo merely helping them, but we are helping them help themselves. So ako po, together with our partners po ng ating mission, namely the Hospicio de San Jose and the Adamson University, represented by Father Kiko and Father Nelson, kami po ay taus-pusong nagpapasalamat sa inyo for your support sa the whole parish community led by Father Jason. Maraming salamat po sa inyong suporta sa initiative na ito. Ang inyo pong pag-oo in this mission is a manifestation po that we continue to become pilgrims of hope sa isa't isa. And thank you po for allowing yourselves to become God's instruments ng kaniyang pagmamahal sa mga may hirap. And kami po, we are very much looking forward and excited to work and to journey po together with all of you sa mission po nating ito. And to end, siguro I would like to share with you a favorite quote from St. John Chrysostom. Sabi niya po na, if you will not find Christ in the beggar at the church door, you will not find Him in the chalice. Ang ganda po, no? Kapag hindi daw po natin makilala si Jesus doon po sa pulubi sa labas ng simbahan, hindi din po natin siya makikilala or makikita sa misa or sa loob ng simbahan. So, again, maraming salamat po sa inyo, and we are very much excited to work with you. Let us continue po to recognize the face of Jesus in the faces of our street dwellers. Muli, maraming salamat, and good morning po sa inyong lahat.
Mas magaling pa sa pari ang mga kabataan. Tama po yun. No? If you cannot see the face of Jesus in the beggar at the church door, you'll never recognize Him in the chalice in the Mass. So, ang atin pong isang kanin at isang ulam na for the longest time we have been doing, starting with Father Dave. And thank you for your generous support to this program. Today, with Janelle and Father Kiko and Father Nelson and with the DC Sisters, we will be upgrading it para mas ano po siya, sustainable and integrating for our street dwellers. So, hindi lang po natin sila papakainin, ngayon din susubukan natin silang kilalanin para mas lalo nating matulungan sa iba pang paraan. At ang pangarap po natin, ang endgame natin ay darating ang panahon dito po sa inyong pagsisimba, katabi ninyo ay street dweller. At siya ay nakakaramdam na bahagi din ako ng pamayanang ito at bahagi ako ng katawan ni Kristo. So hopefully, we rely on your support. Marami po tayong mga regular donors for our feeding programs, ang kanin isang ulam. But now, we need more because we will be covering not just the area, but also the whole of Manila. And ang pangarap namin ni Father Kiko at Father Nelson, Father Rowan din ay yung buong Archdiocese of Manila. Manila, Pasay, Makati, and all that. But of course, pangarap po yun. Pero nagsisimula tayo dito sa maliit na pamayanan ng Santa Maria Goretti. Are you with us? Oh, yes. Are you with us in this? Yeah, so po, yung mga nasa online din, let us journey together with our persons in street dwelling situations. Marami pong salamat.